Good morning everyone. Today we'll be discussing about the concept of the data types in C#. So in the data types, when you are representing any of the data, then those are said to be represented through the variables. The variables are nothing but the things which are said to be taking some storage location in the memory. Okay, those are said to be the variables are nothing but the data which is said to be taking some storage location in the memory. So I declare a variable, that variable, it takes a value in the memory. It has some storage space in the memory with its own address in the memory. Those are said to be your variables. Whichever data it is said to be considered as a variable. So in that types you have two types. One is said to be your value type and your reference type. There are two types. So value take the stack, whereas the reference take the heap. So any of the value which is value types are there, they will be taking the stack space. So when variables are declared one by one, it will be taking separate memory location for each of the variable. But reference type, they don't take multiple like locations in the memory. The same one location only, it will be at multiple times. When I declare it with the concept of objects, it will be taking the same memory location which will be replaced with another variable with a certain other value. Okay, that is the type of value types and the reference type. So in the value type and the reference type, the value types are said to be of different types. You can see here the value types are of two types. One is predefined and user defined, whereas reference, it is said to be predefined and user defined. So in the value types you have integer, real numbers, boolean and characters. User defined you have enumerations and structures, whereas in the reference you have objects and strings, and whereas your reference type you have the classes, arrays, delegates and interfaces. And the pointers are said to be represented separately in the data types. Okay, so these are the two types which are there in the C# concept, which are being used as the data types. So when we are said to be dealing, as I discussed, there are two types, user defined and predefined in the value types. So in this type you can check it out. In the value types there are three types: the boolean, numeric and character. In that numeric part you have the floating, integral and the decimal part. In integral you have signed and unsigned in the value types. So when you consider separately in the integral type, the integral type also has differentiations. You can see here it has byte, short, int and long in the signed part. Unsigned part you have byte, u long, u short on and u int are there in the integral types, and they have their own representation with the sizes. So s byte is 1 byte, short is 2 byte, int is 4 bytes and long 8 bytes. So each one it has its own maximum value and the minimum value and the maximum value. Same way in the unsigned type, byte, u short, u int and u long, it has its own size 1 byte, 2 byte, 4 byte and 8 byte, with minimum value which is said to be 0 and maximum value from 255 to this part. It is said to be present in the integral type. So remember, integral type has two types: signed and unsigned. In signed you have s byte, short, int and long. Unsigned you have byte, u short, u int and u long. They have their own sizes, their own minimum and maximum values. So this is value types and integral type. Whereas the floating points in value types considers two types. One is float and the double. So float and the double, the float has the 7-bit concept, and whereas the double, it has the 15 to 16 bits data size. Okay, and it's nothing but 4 byte and 8 byte, and it has its own minimum and maximum values. So it will be in the range of, so when you consider the decimal part it is said to be having the 128-bit data types, and it is said to be storing the value of memory calculation in the memory. It's 1 into 10 to the power of minus 28 to 1 into 10 to the power of 28. And character types, when you consider, they hold 2 bytes of space in the memory, and each it will be represented in the single quotes, the character type. And the boolean type, they are said to be represented in the value true and false type in the memory. They take only two values, either true or false. Any of the languages, they consider only two things, true and false. And the reference type, as I said, reference types are nothing but, you can see here, in the reference type, you can say you can have two variables in the memory. So when I consider, okay, one object, it is said to be given certain value, okay, some value, and that value it will be replaced with the other variable which is being considered. A multiple variable size or space, it will not be created in the memory. Each object, each and every time when I create it, automatically next time it gets deleted and it takes the value of the next one. Like that is the concept of the reference types in the memory. So actual data, it will be stored with some other value of the reference which is being met. So in the reference types, you have two types you can see here, predefined and user defined. Predefined, you have objects and strings, and user defined, you have classes and interfaces. Okay, so the value types mainly in the memory, they directly contain the variable data, whereas the reference contains the reference to that particular data. So whichever data being present here in the reference type, so one object is created, this it is said to be reference that particular object in the memory. So next time when another variable comes and refers to the object, the value which is coming at the next time, second time, it will be replaced with the first one. Whereas in the value type, what happens is each variable, it will be taking a separate memory space in the memory. Okay, so here the memory consumption is more than that of the reference type. So when you consider in the reference type, you have the object types. Mainly, as I said, it takes the object which is said to be present in the memory. It takes one space in the memory. When I create another object, the first one it gets deleted and it gives reference to that particular memory space only in the memory. And the object type, it belongs to the system.object class, and it will be assigned with two types of concept. One is the boxing and unboxing type, which is said to be conversion of value type to object type, and object type to value type is unboxing. Boxing is value to object and unboxing is object type to value type. So this is the object value is being put here in the value type, and this value is being put to object type. So reverse becomes the unboxing. Once again you are reverting back to the object type, then it is value type is given back to your object type, that is unboxing. Whereas in the value type I put a object, that is said to be your boxing. Okay, that you will be dealing in the future classes, but remember object types, they are said to be present in the system.object class, and they take a value in the memory. Okay. The dynamic are nothing but runtime entities, where the value of that particular object changes at runtime. Okay, the value it is said to be being specified there with its own value. At each and every time when I move in the runtime, I can change the value of that particular variable, whichever it is there. You can see here an example is given, d is equal to 20. Okay, and string types are nothing but those things which are said to be, or the variables which are said to be represented in double quotes are said to be your string. When I give a number also, it is said to be taken as a string only in double quotes. Okay, if I want to assign multiple line string, then I use a @ symbol. Okay, multiple strings are there, those which are said to be assigned in double quotes, those can be represented at each and every line. I need not mention the @ symbol in the beginning. If I mention @ symbol, means what? It can take multiple lined string. Okay, so that is string type. And whereas the pointer types, those are said to be unsafe code in the C#, but though they are specified in the memory, they are said to be specifying the memory location of the other variable, other type I will be mentioning. Okay, one variable I take, and that variable is said to be pointing to the other variable in the memory. Those are said to be the pointer type. So here character star CPTR, it is referring to some other address in the memory. Okay, this is the pointers type, and these are said to be unsafe codes which are said to be not used in C#. Doesn't support, but those are said to be present as a language, programmatic language concept. So in this session we have learned about what are data types, which are the types of data types, and there are two value types and reference type, and the value types has its own and the reference type has its own types. So all these are said to be meant in the data types in the C#. Okay, in the future classes we'll be like referring to the various concept, classes, interface and all, which belongs to your reference type. Okay, so this is the covering of your C# values and reference types. Thank you.